My husband gave me the silent treatment for years, until one day I taught him a lesson. Hi, my name is Janet, and I've been married for 7 years. When I first met my husband, he was a calm and a quiet man. One of the things I loved about him was that he wasn't the type to shout or fight. At a time, I thought that was maturity. I thought I had found a peaceful man. The problem started shortly after our wedding. The first time we had a misunderstanding, he became completely silent for a whole month. We lived in the same house, slept in the same room, and ate on the same table, but it felt like I was living with a stranger. No apology, no discussion, and no solution. I couldn't eat and couldn't sleep. I would apologize even when I wasn't wrong, just to restore peace. One day, I decided to stop chasing him. I focused on myself, my work, and my life. At first, he didn't notice. Then, after a few days, I realized something. He was watching me with confusion because for the first time, his silent treatment wasn't having the effect he expected. A week passed. Then one evening, he finally asked me a question. I answered politely and continued what I was doing. After that, I started focusing on myself. I went out with friends, met new people, and slowly started enjoying life again. I cried over my marriage, but after that, I realized I needed to make myself happy again. So I started learning new things, going to school, and building new skills. I entertained with friends and stopped waiting for my husband to feel my happiness. Then I started spending time with a new man who made me feel seen, valued, and happy. That was when my husband changed. He started noticing everything and realizing I was no longer chasing him. For the first time, he looked like he was losing me, not physically, but emotionally. And that was when everything started to change. He tried to act normal, but I couldn't see it now. The silence had changed direction. Now, he was the one becoming restless. He started asking small questions again. Tried to talk and trying to reconnect, but I no longer rushed to him like before. One evening, he saw me coming back home smiling with the same new man I had been spending time with. That was when he stopped pretending everything was fine. He asked me quietly, "Who is he?" And I realized he wasn't asking out of anger, but fear. I told him that I have started living my life again. No waiting, no chasing, and no crying for something that would be draining me. That night, he didn't do silent treatment. He spoke for the first time in a long time. He finally admitted he was wrong, not because he didn't love me, but because he didn't know how to love properly. After that day, whenever we had misunderstanding, whether the fault is from me or from him, he would rather apologize to me and we will make peace. We still had a long way to go, but something had changed forever. This time, we are both trying.